Another TvT on the map, merry-go-round. In the upper left in the red, winning game number 1.
GSL Green Wings, Maru.
You seen that YouTube video of Maru the cat?
Maru the cat?
Yeah, man.
No.
In the upper right, in the blue.
StarCraft Hack.
Have you seen that YouTube video of that cat named Hack? Well, no, you haven't, because that one doesn't exist. But to go back to what I was saying earlier.
There's a lot of videos on YouTube. I bet you it does exist.
Could be. Not a good cat name, though. The Maru the cat, this cutest video on YouTube, man. This cat actually does stuff like it puts clear plastic bags over its head and like walks through the house wearing them. Like it actually does this intentionally, like of its own volition. It's pretty funny, man.
That's really cute. I'll have to watch that.
Yeah.
I don't get enough cat videos from YouTube.
We need more cat videos. That's what we need.
By the way, just kind of a side note. It's all the Doom drops and stuff that they have in TvT in StarCraft 2, and it made me think of the funny changes that are going to happen in Legacy of the Void.
Yeah,
where we're going to be able to lift up siege tanks with the medevac that are sieged.
Well, that is weird. I seriously, I don't know if they're going to keep that or not. I think there's a high chance that Blizzard will, but that is going to change everything.
Oh, speaking of that, they made an announcement this morning. They have it on a test map right now that they always do before a patch. They're considering doing all the Swarm host changes now in Heart of the Swarm.
Oh, really?
Yeah, where they shoot every minute, and you can shoot them unburrowed, and you can upgrade them so that the Locust can fly. It's super interesting that they're considering doing that.
That would be a huge game changer. Think of let's say that they did that right away. Think of how that would affect the GSL. That'd be crazy, man.
Yeah, it would be crazy. Well, they're testing out, so we'll see if they do that. But I would love to see it because I tell you, I am so damn sick of people just making Swarm hosts, man, and hiding behind them. Oh my God. Trying to break that. Oh my God, Taste.
That's pretty frustrating, man. I thought that it's going to be more frustrating than StarCraft 1 when somebody turtles. Yeah. But no, StarCraft 2 definitely took it with the Swarm host. I'm like, well, he just has this free stuff that just comes and chews away at my base.
Longest range in the game by far.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of an interesting thing. I was very excited to read that this morning. But
by the way, you've been sick the last few GSLs. Are you feeling better now?
Feeling so much better. I still have just a tiny cough here and there. You probably already heard I coughed one time, but I feel great. Like as far as I'm concerned, I'm completely healthy.
Oh, that's great.
So yeah, it's so awesome to be healthy again.
It's the best feeling when you've been sick for a while to suddenly get normal again.
Absolutely.
What a relief.
By the way, this is kind of a mirror of the last game. This game, Maru's going on the 1 gas, and Hack is going on the 2 gas. So we'll see how this works out. I think Maru is going to do probably a better job with it, if I had to guess. We didn't see any Reaper. This isn't as good a map for it anyway, so it makes sense that Hack didn't go Reaper here, but he doesn't know what Maru's doing, whereas Maru got to figure out pretty early on via the Reaper trying to jump in, which actually didn't make it, and then the Hellion that ran by that saw. So,
also, I mean, even the little subtle things like Maru keeping those Marines at this natural ramp.
Yep.
It does create a lot of ambiguity when you try to scout that.
Absolutely.
Because there's just so many more builds, like fast expanding builds, stuff like that you have to factor in if you're not totally sure.
Mm-hmm. He's going across now. Looks like he's going to have 2 Hellions and 6 Marines hitting at about the same time.
Yep, and the Widowmine too.
I'm sorry, yeah, that's a Widowmine. Yeah.
And they're going to be coming in here, and you can see that Hack is sort of prepared for this. He's just staying right around his mineral line, because that's where you want to get the Widowmine planted, is right in the mineral line area.
Well, let's see what he gets done here. He does go ahead and
oh my God, he somehow did not get that. I cannot believe this.
Oh, wow, that was actually really well done by Hack.
Yeah.
Yeah, that could have gone so badly for Hack, but he barely got out of range.
100% sure that was going to get killed.
Yeah.
When I saw it being targeted down.
It
like, no
really
way does that survive.
Well, it was pretty clutch for him to get it under, but for Hack to pull out, I was more impressed. In fact, he drew the Widowmine hit under the medevac and hurt Maru with it. So that's about as good as you can do right there. And in fact, that Widowmine's coming back.
Now, is he going to?
No, it's dead.
Oh, never mind. All right.
Well, the Raven helps out quite a bit there with that auto turret and the detection.
Meanwhile, Hack's Banshee's coming back around. And just trying to do his best to harass right now. Maru should be getting his expansion up here, up and running much quicker as long as he can handle this Banshee. And you can really see Maru just shining with that the ability to micro against his opponent. Now he's got to stay out of range of that auto turret. Okay, but that's going to be it for that drop.
Yeah.
That's
the Marine not going to do anything on its own there.
Yep. Once you lose the medevac, you'll have a short time span to work with. I'm sorry, is there... Okay, excuse me. I see on the production tab, there it is. The orbital is being made.
Yep.
For a little bit, I thought, oh, maybe he doesn't have that. That would be really bad if he's just sitting on one base. This game would basically be done.
Indeed. Well, it's pretty even as is. Similar SCV counts here. Maru looks pretty buttoned up tight here. Has plenty of Vikings. I kind of like this opening for Maru this game because they kind of switched it around, right? But Hack is even though his opening with the Banshees and everything, remember we saw Maru, he kind of went aggressive with it, continually rallied Banshees over, eventually got a lot of damage done and gained the lead through that. But here we saw that he went directly into a Raven and kind of played a more defensive game. So, I don't know if this is really fitting what Hack needs to do. Is he going to play a kind of more defensive, longer macro game here and somehow outplay Maru in the long term? I'm not sure.
Well, let's see here. One thing I don't feel confident saying Hack is going to be good at is his mid-game and late-game TvT compared to Maru's. Maru is, if you could look at the two players here, it's almost like Maru's bigger, faster, stronger.
Yeah. Although in real life, I think that Hack is actually taller and probably stronger as well.
This is true. This is absolutely true. But as far as Terran skills go, I think Maru just has higher score on everything.
He's slam dunk over Hack.
Yeah. So let's see though. Let's see if Hack can come up with something here, pull a rabbit out of his hat.
Yeah, he might be able to. He's got a really nice Air Force here. The fact that he has this Raven, even though it's seen kind of as a defensive unit, helps in pushes like this a lot. The point defense drone can be amazing. He will dominate the skies for sure.
Okay, he's pushing that one tank back.
Wow, he already picked off a Viking. That's actually pretty darn huge. Now it's one more Viking and a Raven here. Oh boy.
Oh my God. This is going to connect. Nicely done. He does take out that tank. That's going to allow Hack to actually get up here.
This is pretty huge.
Yeah, I might have been wrong about everything I was saying about Hack. I mean, he's actually coming here. He's doing serious damage. Now, this siege tank, these two siege tanks, I should say, are what's key to stopping this attack from going on here. And if they're picked off, there's not very much that Maru can do.
Yeah, looks like Maru, though, should be able to win the air war. Kind of a little mistake from Hack, I think, to land those Vikings and just give up the air. But Maru's starting to break through a little bit. He's lost quite a few SCVs, but it's not down at death range yet.
The Banshee does get out, by the way. And this is a great position Hack has here. The command center's been lifted. He's continuing to reinforce this. The tanks are just not in a comfortable position to try to defend this. We see him edging forward now, and he gets right out of there.
Look how late Maru's stim is here.
Oh, yeah.
I do not like this game for Maru whatsoever.
Well, especially until he has stim, there's a lot of room for Hack to actually come in here and crush Maru.
Stim versus no stim, it's not even a question. Stim. And Hack is about to have stim. He did force that lift off. He did kill more SCVs. He did quite a nice job there. I think he actually could have done more and maybe even driven the stake into Maru's heart if he had controlled everything perfectly there. But I think he did the amount of damage he needed to do. I don't know what Maru's plan is even supposed to be here now. He can't go on the map until stim is done. He'll just get slaughtered.
It's possible even Hack could come out again and do some kind of a contain. Supply is also highlighting the disparity between the two players right now.
Very true.
We have Maru at 78 and Hack at 110.
Well, we will see. Wouldn't it be funny, man, if Hack beats out Maru here? If Hack just goes on and wins the whole GSL.
Well, that
what a different world we live in.
What kind of parallel universe is that?
Yeah.
And also, people don't wear gloves on their hands; they wear shoes. And I don't know if I can live in this world. It's too different. This is.
That's the deal breaker. Right
yeah,
there.
That's it. Well, he's ready for pretty much anything that's going to be thrown at him. Nicely done there. And this is an overextension, actually, that Maru needed Hack to have here. This is exactly what Maru was waiting for, to sit back, defend, and hope that Hack couldn't execute his next attack well. completely shut down that drop. He had the Vikings there before the medevacs even got there.
I think he needs something that good again, too, to be honest.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Hack still has a pretty sizable spy lead. He has his third command center floating down in just a moment here to actually take a third, whereas Maru is kind of in that same spot Hack was last game where he doesn't have the third. So he's going to have to move out with his stim finish now and get something done.
Well, he's coming out here to the front now. I'd say Maru's defensive position is pretty good overall, but maybe with a good contain here, and securing the third base and just continue to tech up and macro up, maybe Hack can do it that way.
If he can just slow Maru down some, that's probably enough. Because obviously Hack is going to be the one with a third base, whereas Maru, the onus is on him. He must do some damage somehow.
Well, we have an armory starting now for Hack. That third base is just now being claimed. Maru's still trying to figure out how to deal with this contain. And notice that Hack's actually been going for a lot more soft contains.
Yeah.
He just relocates that contain here and there. And it's a bit of a headache for Maru to try to figure out how to get it out of this bad position he's in, because that position keeps changing as far as where it can move and how it can be handled.
Yeah, very well said. That's certainly what we're seeing here from Hack. He just continually sets these up. See, he scans, he sees it. Does he have to deal with that? He doesn't even know. I mean, it might not even be there if he tries to go up to deal with it. If he tries to go around it, then it's already bought a lot of time if it's not there.
So the medevacs are coming up now. This is a
God.
serious... Oh,
this could
my
be
God.
Huge for Maru.
Okay, so Hack needs to drop, probably not even at home. I would say, yeah, right there, and try to intercept this and get this to actually turn around. Now, is he going to go around this? That's a big question. Does he go back home? No, he's actually going to go all the way to the main.
Yeah. Well, he can't waste any more time. Hack has an additional base right now. Maru needs to get some damage done.
Well, Hack is ready again.
Guess what? He's not going to get done. Some damage, Tasteless. There are Marines everywhere right now. He can't do much at all right now.
No. He spots where those medevacs are. Now, Maru is free to move on the map. You can see the attention. Oh, my God, if he can get this, that's so many tanks.
Big. Yeah, look at that. Beautiful move here by Maru, coming out, catching Hack off guard, killing 2 siege tanks. Looks like he will have to back up, though. Hack's reinforcements do come in, but that allows the medevacs out.
Oh, my God.
Oh.
He cannot afford to lose that.
Well, he's dead. That's right. Well, he starts to get units
he
out.
started to unload some of that, but this is, you know, a lot of those Marines were in the back were not attacking, by the way. They were stuck between that rock and that ledge. Or I think he could have actually just ran forward and actually gone right under those medevacs and won that fight.
Oh, that one had stuff in it.
GG, Maru taps out. Hack, nicely done.
Yeah,
he played really well that game.
He did. That was really well done. So, Hack with a nice win here. Maybe everyone is kind of counting this guy out when they shouldn't be. That looks like a speed capturing device.
What?
That thing that was in Hack's booth that we just saw? I'll show you next time.
Oh, yeah, I missed it. I did not catch that. Well, Maru, you can see really processing that last loss and thinking, okay, I can't make any mistakes against this guy, because even though I am the better player, he will exploit any weaknesses in the game.
Yeah. Well, it'll be really weird if Hack actually goes up to the winner match.
I mean, what if Hack wins the whole GSL Code S?
No.
What happens then?
He doesn't.
Do you remember when I was talking about we had Deer in the tournament? I'm like, we were not on camera for this, but I was. What if I'm like, what if Deer wins the whole thing? What if the guy named Deer, D-E-A-R, wins this entire GSL? The guy who's nobody expects him to win.
Yeah.
And then he actually did win. I was like, wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Well, if Hack can beat Maru, man, he can beat anybody.
I guess that's true.
So, let's go ahead and see what actually happens here. Map number 3 is going to be Deadwing. Didn't think we'd be here at map number 3. I frankly thought Maru was going to 2-0 this, and we're going to go on to our next match.
Well, Maru is not invincible.
No,
very good,
not.
But he's going to have to really step it up here. If he loses this, there's a decent chance he doesn't get out. Those 2 Protosses are deadly.
Yeah, very deadly. And we're going to go into game number 3 now on the map Deadwing, Maru versus Hack.